Test amplification is test case improvement by exploring the input space of the test case and improving assertions. DevOps emphasizes the importance of continuous and automated testing. There are modern test suites that are used to assess mutation scores and branch coverage. Test amplification improvises the test cases written by humans. This improvement can be based on mutation scores and/or code coverage. DSpot is a Java-based tool that takes developer-written JUnit test cases as input and provides an improved version as the output. DSpot works with any arbitrary JUnit test case. The workflow of DSpot is composed of two main phases. 1. Transforming the manually written test code to explore the input space and set the program in states that are never explored. 2. Addition of new assertions. This part is responsible for assessing that the actual behavior corresponds to the expected behavior, also called oracle. The modified tests are now given as an input to test selectors such as JUnit or Pit. This selector decides if it improves the test suite and it should be kept. Based on the configuration, this process is iterated a certain number of times with the amplified test cases. Once done, they are written to an output directory and available for the developer to verify. Now, let's look DSpot in action. To enable DSpot, you can simply add the plugin to your Maven project. This project was to implement a genetic algorithm for a scheduling problem. This is a simple method that uses a certain quantity of a resource for an activity for a certain number of time units. For example, a chef requesting 2 knives for 5 minutes to chop vegetables. First step checks if the requested quantity of the resource is less than the available quantity. Else, it throws an exception as it cannot provide the resource. If the resource is available, an acquired resource object is allocated for the activity and added to the list. The resource is updated with the new quantity. We have two simple test cases. First one is a negative case to check if it throws an exception if the quantity is more than available. In this case, the available quantity is 3 and requested quantity is 5. In the second one, we verify if the resource is acquired and added to the list. The requested quantity is 2 and the available quantity is 3. Clearly, we haven't considered any branch or path coverage for these test cases. Also, we haven't checked the different states defined by the values returned by the getter methods. As a developer, let's say I am interested in the basic case of improving the coverage of my test case. DSpot offers JUnit, a prominent free coverage library for Java, as a test selector option. You can use a simple Maven command to amplify your tests based on coverage. Once the test amplification is complete, a report is generated based on the selector. And this is how it looks like in the case of JUnit. As we can notice, the instruction coverage has almost doubled. The amplified test cases are in this path. If we verify the amplified test cases, we can notice that there are a lot of assertions added to the test case. Each assertion statement assesses the state of the object from its corresponding getter methods. Looking at the amplified case for check resource is allocated, we realize that the activity must be in progress once the resource is allocated. Also, a human is needed to perform the cook activity. With this insight, we can either remove the assertion or modify the use method in resource. DSpot offers a wide range of options to amplify your test cases. Like JUnit, another test selector is Pit, a state-of-the-art mutation testing system for amplifying your tests. Amplifiers can target specific parts of your test case. With DSpot you can amplify based on string literals, return values, etc. Input ampl distributor can be used to keep or discard amplified test methods. You can specify various options on how to make this selection. That's it. You are now familiar with DSpot and how to use it to amplify your JUnit tests. DevOps demands high-quality automated test cases. Use automatic test amplification tools like DSpot to reduce the manual effort. And, most importantly, write high-quality unit tests. To play around, you can download this sample project from GitHub. Thank you for watching.